scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely.
That's a charm.
A temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion, and he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
I guess we should go here then. I guess there's no reason to be asking about that, so let's go this path and see what choices we will have next up. Right, so Lapino.
Renato finally realized that Lapino was a traitor to the cause.
Finally.
And maybe Renato could use that somehow.
Okay. Finally realized, okay, so that's how it is. Renato could use that somehow. What to do with the knowledge about Lapino's treason? Renato would be foolish to trust Lapino again. He could confront him, or better yet, find a way to use the traitor against his new master, the Emperor. Maybe Lapino could be a game changer, after all. So, I guess we shall do this. Keys to the end, right? Yeah, I would think so, that the key is to the end, and I guess it's the logical choice to do.
Renato couldn't quite put his paw on when he'd realized Lapino was working for the Empire. He'd never exactly seen Lapino sending coded messages to the palace, but he was sure. The rabbit had been on too many disastrous missions where he was the only survivor, or where he accidentally missed getting on the boat that went down to the abyss in flames. If Renato could prevent Lapino from getting back to the fleet with all the intelligence he'd probably gathered, it might be worth the trip.
Interesting. Interesting. So, save the traitor so he doesn't get more info to the wrong hands. It sounds like a good idea. Anyways.
How had they come to this? They'd been on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Renato out of prison at least 4 times, and Renato had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs.
2 lynch mobs. And now we were here.
This chest was filled with old concert t-shirts. And something useful.
Old concert t-shirts. Have to say that this seems one of the better ones, considering it just kind of put enemies into ice, and then when you hit them once they're completely dead. Though I guess it uses quite a lot of the power nonetheless. So I guess there is that though. Oh, die, my good sir.
But he'd always felt that the rabbit resented him. Lapino was hilarious because he was so down on himself and everyone else. But behind the laughs, he wasn't a happy camper. Ooh, was this payback? Or did the Empire have his little white tail in a vice?
Good questions. I do not know the answer though, Reynaldo. Why is Lappy a betrayer? Barrel. Fine. Fine, be like that. Be like that then. Those are treasure chests here. I guess I could be able to go and get it even though I would have to, but... Okay. Just get out of there then. Well. Pretty nicely just get destroyed. Barrel survivor, yes. That it was. Ooh, nice amount of energy. That actually, I do appreciate that energy. Quite clearly. Energy is lovely. Don't need to necessarily explore everything though. Like, I needed to drop down that one path here, didn't I? pretty sure, so I don't need to explore everything again, considering we already know these paths, so probably could just go and drop down that well. The good old well.
Don't get ahead of yourself, lad.
I'll try not to. Let's just go. Jump down. No need to explore each and every place. This tell his Sparrow grandchildren the one time he faced the great destroyer of barrels and pottery and he was spared. Yes, yes. He is the one, rare one, almost like Lappy. Maybe he's actually then a traitor. That barrel may be a traitor to his kind. Ow. Annoying.
Ravens were
Traitor
landing
barrel.
everywhere from dropships.
Well,
He'd better get moving.
what else
If they
can
got to
explain
Lapino
why he
first,
survived?
the rabbit would give the Empire all the intelligence he'd been stealing from the rebellion, and they'd probably give him a medal. He'd have to be very careful about how he played Lapino. At the slightest hint of danger, the mad rabbit would take off like a rabbit.
Yes, will take off like a rabbit. That is quite clear. Quite a clear case. Frozen enemies is destroyed. It's rapid season, yes. Rapid season. Well, hello there, Lappy. Been a while. How have you been, old good friend? Certainly not a betrayer or anything.
Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Now that he knew what the rabbit was, there were a few things about him that Renato didn't find so amusing anymore. You sent me an urgent message saying that you're in danger. Oh, I am. The ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato wanted to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Renato was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky River was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it.
But well, we never gave. I don't think it will work out very well, even if we'd go for that this now then and then would give it to him and then yeah, no key. There's two choices though. Do we confront, denounce the traitor, or do we just send the traitor to fetch the core? Maybe you could give the smug trader the location of the Sky River's core, and while Lapino delivered the unstable weapon to the enemy, Reynolds would pay Zenobia a visit. That's interesting, actually. Then we could go and just visit Zenobia in the meantime, when we would send Lappi there. Huh. Or denounce the traitor. Reynolds realized how good an actor Lapino was. No surprise he had been fooled by that traitor. Maybe he could denounce the rabbit here and now, put an end to his schemes and get some payback. And yes, Lappy, you two-time son of a gun. Need to chain truths, I guess. Yes. I could assume something like that. This could maybe work, considering like if we go to Zenobia then and tell about stuff. Maybe we can prepare for the fact that Lappy doesn't necessarily survive if he doesn't have the armature. Yeah, option A is just like us getting payback but not very useful. This might work if we then go and pay Zenobia a visit, because we know that Zenobia has feelings for us and we can try to convince her about the good things stuff. Well, Jim Tayunta, which one will we choose? Denounce the traitor or send the traitor to fetch the core? I like the music. It's like very mysterious type, trickery type. Which is fitting, considering Lappi. I would be. Alrighty, Chim Chim. What about you, Tayunta? What will be your vote? I agree. Alrighty. Beat is, let's send the trader to fetch the core.
Renato felt like a real hero, brave and smart. He told the rabbit all about the Sky Ripper's God's Eye core.
I'll go get the core while you attack Zenobia.
He told the rabbit.
Wait, I've an even better idea. I'll get the core and you attack Zenobia,
said the rabbit.
Right, yeah, that is better,
agreed Renato. Perfect. The traitor would make sure the Emperor got the core. Now Renato just needed the Emperor to use the core. If he could only get something that the Emperor wanted very badly. Zenobia. He could save her and bait the Emperor at the same time.
A plan of this complexity must work, right? We can at least hope. We will see if there will be more choices in the future, though.
Right. Now, all Renato had to do was fight his way through Zenobia's invading troops, sneak onto her ship and into her bedroom, and kidnap her without any of her dozens of guards alerting her. Then, he would rely on her love for him to convince her how evil her father was, so she'd run away with him instead of going back to her father, who was going to blow himself up. It did sound a little risky. But Renato had a feeling it would work out somehow. It always did.
It always did. It always worked out somehow. Convince Zenobia to switch sides. Right. It has worked so many times thus far. These stories for us, certainly. So everything will be just fine. Absolutely perfect.
Renato had been to a dungeon once where all the chests had teeth and eyes. It had been a short visit.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised. And yeah, it literally hasn't so far, any of these times. It will work out, yes. Maybe this time will be different. Maybe. Otherwise, the game would have ended already. Yes, quite true. Well, not like I can use that anyways. Oh well. It's just the like habit to pick up everything, even when I can't use it. This thing. Catch it. Take it. Grab it. Another chest. That can hold nothing of use for us really, but you know, gotta take it anyways. I didn't have experience, right? No. No XP. Not enough XP anyways.
What kind of raven can't fly? Thought Renato.
Yeah, those ravens can fly easily, so why can't these ravens fly? It's a very perfect, good question. Why cannot ravens fly? Flame sword. Do I want to go there? I guess. Yeah, literally every single raven you've met so far can fly. So I would assume that would be actually pretty normal in this world, that the ravens can fly. So why do you even question it, Reynaldo? It seems to be the normal situation.
Renato suddenly wished he had a marshmallow.
Could be nice there. if you had a marshmallow. Could use it at all. Well, just came back into here. Wasn't a necessary way to go, but you too. Okay, activate. Let's go down. Roasted marshmallows, yum. I haven't actually ever had roasted marshmallows because it's really not that much of a thing here, but I would think that they probably would be good. Yes, I'm pretty sure they would. Okay, there's just a treasure chest here. At least never been a thing for me. I just seen it in TV and stuff like that, but never tested any. Kind of sad. Let's just drop down, I guess. Let's see what's in here. Now it suddenly went into flames again. Why? That's so weird. Like before it forced me to actually drop down here, and now I could have actually chosen not to do that. I wonder what would happen if I hook that thing. Absolutely nothing, because it just simply refuses to do anything.
Why don't you
with
guys
that.
fight in
But
groups?
I'll go here then.
I know,
This will
because there's no
let us
I
get here.
in team.
I in team. Yes. Absolutely. When you buy them here, they're labeled as American marshmallows, although in Australia we had our own type. Okay, interesting.
Renato was
Lappi.
halfway to Zenobia's encampment when Lapino showed up. He was disheveled and distraught.
They jumped us. I barely got away. Oh, they got the core.
Oh, it was all going according to plan, thought Renato. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side. Yes, that was even better. The Iblis Stone. Zenobia could get it. And then the Emperor would have to pursue them. Wait, no. The gem would corrupt anyone, even her.
Yes.
That's it, he thought. Even Lapino. Even though Lapino was already a traitor. It would turn him against his secret master, the Emperor. He would try to make himself Emperor. And the Emperor would have to defend himself with the core. Boom. He was a super genius.
Super genius. So send Zenobia for the Iblis Stone, which we know is going to be bad, or send Lapino for the Iblis Stone. Isn't that the one we're gonna try out? Lapino is already here, again. All the way back here with us. Oh, Lapino, we should send you for the Iblis Stone, shouldn't we? Although in Australia we had our own time, a little more crispy on the outside, not so good for roasting. Okay. Lappi waits here for like 10 minutes while Reynolds hatches his devious plans. Yeah, indeed. Like, doesn't wonder at all that why aren't we talking immediately. We're just like, yeah, watching into the sky and wondering, and Lappi's just like looking like, dude, I'm here, you know? So, why isn't he saying anything? Yes. I don't know. We can just say that Reynaldo, we're just the airhead. Like, my mind went elsewhere. I was just thinking about something completely else. Why are you looking at me like that? But yeah, this is a bad idea, so let's do this and Lapino for the Iblis Stone, correct? Yes, I'm sure you agree. Let's do that before he loses his mind and doesn't want to hear about, well, things that we are actually betraying him or some such.
This is terrible, Renato told the rabbit. If only I had gone for the Iblis Stone. But now it's lost in enemy territory. He handed Lapino a map. It gives the bearer so much power. We can only hope the Emperor never finds it.
What was that?
Said Lapino.
I think someone's following us.
I didn't hear anything. Rabbit ears.
You go on ahead. I'll check it out.
And with that, Lapino hopped off with the map.
Bye-bye, Lappi. Yeah, I can agree with that. I do get nervous when Ronald starts talking about how clever he is. Yes, That is absolutely true. I do agree with that. Definitely. However, this may be able to go well for us. Oh, come on, kill that guy. Well, that was quick and efficient killing, nonetheless. Yay. Stuff. I was just like thinking that I would like to throw something against that guy so that he would start exploding, but doesn't seem like I'm able to do that when there's too many of these guys on the way and I'm too far. Aw. Okay, well, now he's exploding. So I guess it's fine. Can get some health back with this after all. Aw. Let's get some more of the health back even. Well, we're almost here. Let's see how things will be going again with Zenobia. Interact.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. She was curled up on her bed. He'd forgotten how beautiful she was, how sleek, how soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword.
And she's sleeping with
She
all
was
her
made of
clothes
smoke,
on.
and he noticed he had a very solid blade to his throat. "Did you really think you could capture me?" Purred a familiar voice. "I just wanted to chat," said Renato. "Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He needs a sacrifice, someone who truly loves him, to make a bargain with the lost gods." "That's a vicious lie. He wants to bring them back." That's crazy. Why would anyone... They could make him immortal. An eater of souls. And with that, her eyes widened. She understood. Renato told her how he had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred. How he had slept in a burnt village. At midnight, the Emperor's victims had come to him in his dreams to tell him of the hideous eldritch rituals they'd been sacrificed in. He could still see those kittens and puppies. Their wide, sad eyes, their moist noses. "You can't prove that." "I've got a witness at the observatory."
Maybe now the observatory won't be destroyed because Lappi got other stuff to do, correct? Maybe that was like before. Is he making that up? Yeah, like that's something that I also wondered, that he's probably making that up because otherwise he would certainly have
He couldn't
said
tell
it
her,
before.
not yet, why he was really here. He didn't want her to be anywhere near the fleet when her father blew himself and Lupino up. So he told her about how the Emperor's obscene rituals had raised ancient artifacts out of the land. How he'd followed the appalling trail of the hideous horrors His Majesty had perpetrated for the sake of his own immortality. "Any of this ring a bell?" he said. "He told me it was all lies." "You've always known when I was lying. I always hated that about you," said Renato. The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
I don't remember the puppies either, and I think Reynolds doesn't either, in all reality. Let's go. This is all new information. Yes, it is. Yay, quick and easy. We'll see how this will be playing out though. I assume, like last time that we came in this sort of circumstances with Zenobia here, the observatory had been destroyed. I think now the people in the observatory will be alive, because Lappi is in other business. He hasn't been able to come and tell that they are here. Lappi cannot be using that information and tell them. Because first time that we came here, they were all killed and Lappi was there as the only survivor. He had again killed them all. But the second time we were there, they were actually all alive. For some reason. I'm not actually even sure why they were alive then, but I assume they're gonna be alive this time. Getting ninja in your efficiency, sometimes at least. Sometimes I still will fail, but that is natural, I guess.
Renato had been to a dungeon where all the chests were locked. It was awful.
Chests were locked. Oh no. How could that be? Chests are never supposed to be locked, right? A dungeon where chests are locked. How could you even, like, open them? You would need to, like, chest is so small, a sword can't go and open it from a lock. So, way to win is for us not to get distracted and instead distract Lappi. The horror, yes. The horror indeed, and yes, I think that is indeed the winning strategy. Distract Lappi and not get distracted ourselves. That's the winning strategy. Sounds good, at least in theory. Running like the...
Kill the fox! Cord the ravens. At least I do original.
Aww. That was pretty good. Decent, even though I did get the imperfect, unfortunately. But still, otherwise pretty good. The horror, nevermore, yes. Let's go here, and here, and here, and here, and a teleporter somewhere.
Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you join in? No, I'd destroy his books and I'd... Oh, God. Okay, you're not completely wrong. They've resurrected one of his victims. Well, look, look, it's not exactly alive, but it can talk. A true witness, she said.
Yeah, and going to have to be a joke with that at some point. Probably is. Quite sure that there is. Not too big of an issue to lose that chest. We don't need the stones even anymore, and we have full health and full energy on the sword and everything. Let's use the sword. Icy sword, that is. I'm using swords all the time, so sword wasn't really an answer. But like this specific sword. And the long staircase. And there's actually ground that we can see, which is quite amazing. And yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. There's actually floor here now. There hasn't been before that we've been here at the moment. So, that's a new thing. Yay, got here.
Ah, shall we dance? Cord, the lead raven.
Yay. No, into here I wanted to go. Not into the wrong direction. And, like, sometimes he targets, like, the nearest enemy, I guess, or enemy that I can see, which is also then the problem sometimes. Not too big of an issue when you know it specifically, but... that stun dash thing is actually awesome. That is what truth gets you. A firm ground to stand upon. It's a metaphor. Yes, definitely. It's clearly a metaphor. Why else would it now be here, the ground, and it wasn't before? It's the only logical explanation. It's a pretty good metaphor. They do seem to be destroyed here, killed again though. That's very sad. Well, on the other hand, Zenobia shouldn't be able to go and get the Iblis Stone, I hope. So...
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had taken special care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared at the carnage. He didn't want me to hear the witness, did he? I guess not. What's your plan? She asked. So, Bernardo explained his brilliant gambit. Sending Lapino to get the Iblis Stone, become super powerful and corrupted, provoke the Emperor into using the core against him, thus blowing up both of them, and hopefully the fleet too. Let me visit your council, she said, shaken. I want to help.
Could he really trust her?
I very clearly think we can trust her, but that's just me. So will we go with Zenobia into our secret base or tell her where the secret base was? Not so much. So, right now the plans worked. Zenobia was now convinced her father was mad and had to be stopped. And Zenobia didn't have the Iblis Stone because we sent someone else to get the Iblis Stone, which was actually very good because now she isn't saying that I have to get something and so on. Father was mad and he had to be stopped, but it seemed too easy. Did he really convince her, or was she playing him like a fiddle? He should lie about the location of the secret base just to be safe. Or trust her and take her to the secret base. Why hesitate now? He should tell her the exact location of the secret base and meet her there. And for some reason the music stopped for a moment there. Gotta be A. I guess you mean the A choice. Got to be A, yes. Tajunta, do you agree with trusting her with the secret base information? Though I don't know why we don't go there just together. We wouldn't have to tell her, we just would go there together. But lying, that's a bad idea. I would think anyways. Why can't I press this button now? Oh well, whatever. Doesn't want me to go and view the stories right now for some reason. Sounds good, alrighty.
He'd done it. He'd made Zenobia see how evil her father really was. He wished she didn't feel this urge to join in the rebellion. After all, he'd taken care of the Emperor, right? Yeah, but she'd always been conscientious like that. She told him she had to go somewhere first. So Renato gave her the location of the secret base and they agreed to meet in the ruins. He had a very good feeling about this.
Let's see how this plays out. Yep, we'll see. We'll see. Yep, I don't like the fact that she had to go somewhere at first, though.
What had Zenobia gone off to do? What was more important than meeting the rebel council? Had he made a mistake, sending her to the ruins? No. He knew they could trust each other. He could trust her because she never broke her word. And she could trust him because she could see right through him. Well, she'd probably be there well before him. She at least didn't have to fight her way through rainstorms of ravens.
Okay, no, Reynard's good feeling can only mean trouble. True. It very may be the case. So, we'll see how this will go. Let's go this way this time around. At least check where this path would take. And yes, this doesn't exactly sound like a favorable setup. Nice explosion. I should get you to explode too. Good. Even though I lost some health, but...
Not Zenobia. Hypatia. The kid's mother.
Aw, the kid's
Renato
mother.
had never thought he'd date a librarian. He'd always figured himself for the barmaid type. But then, he'd never figured the library of Ubar would have comic books, or that Hypatia would know anything about them. He missed her.
Suddenly, a reference all the way back. Remember what started the story? It started by us trying to save the kid who had the book from the ravens, whose mother died. It started there, a long time ago, and now he suddenly remembered the kid's mother. All of a sudden. It does sound like a little bit of a sad music. And yeah, that's right. Give me that. You don't have any need for that no more. There was a kid, wasn't there? Yes, a long time ago. I wonder where he went.
Renato checked to make sure his sword was still working. Yep.
Yep. Sometimes you gotta just check out that that's actually going to still be the case. Almost a level up though. Almost, but not quite. Which way to go? Is that... That almost looks like Lappi. That's actually Lappi, isn't it? It's a dead Lappi. This means bad things. This means very bad things.
As he came around the bend, there was Lapino, unconscious on the side of the path. And Renato could smell a familiar, sweet, smoky scent. Who? Zenobia. It had to be. She never used a combat spell when she could use drowsy gas. That meant she had the Iblis Stone. What would it do to her? She hated her father now. She'd kill him for sure. The council wouldn't mind if she killed the Emperor, but murdering her father would destroy her. He had to get to whatever ledge she was on and talk her down from it.
Yeah. Well, good thing that we came to check into here. Unconscious Lapino. Great. And yes, damn it, Zenobia, why are you trying to ruin our plans? Why? Why must you be doing such a thing? Ooh. There's a chest. I guess I'll go open it. Oh dear. Damn it, Zenobia, why are you trying to ruin our plans? There's a chest. This was like the cleverest plan ever. Yes, and we had a good feeling.
The Imperial Army would run out of ravens.
Aw, it exploded. Oh well, not too big of a deal. And now you've ruined it, yes. Absolutely. Okay. So, where do we need to go? Do I need to just step into this? No, because it teleported us into here. But this takes us back into here, right? I came into the wrong place. Aw. Oh well.
Whee!
Whee! Absolutely whee. What's the correct path then? I guess I just need to go back here then, I guess? I guess so. Just a little bit confusing there. What about this then? Where will this bring us? Does this go backwards? No, there's a fire door. Interesting. Well, I don't actually remember we've exactly been here like this though, have we? Have we ever walked to the secret base before? Because I don't recall this place. Or quite the ways that we are using right now. So... no, not quite. Yeah, I think we're again back into, like, where we were before, aren't we? Okay. That was where Lappi was. Yes. I went there. I came from there. Like here. I came from here. I went there. Okay. What's the... okay, at least there's a treasure chest here, I guess. 2 little enemies. I guess I'll take this. And yeah, not that I can remember. So, what's the right path? This is like again into this same place. Is there something in here that I missed? I used that already. That's not going to take me anywhere. And I don't see anything in here, so okay. I'm slightly confused here. There's nothing there. Is there actually a... Should I use that? Maybe, I guess. Maybe I just should have used this to begin with. So I guess I had to come that way to see Lappi and all. Yeah, I guess this is actually the right way.
Whoa, personal space?
That was kind of annoying. Like, just in a way that I wasn't able to actually see very well when there was the thing on the way. Just die. I would have liked to actually even throw something, but that wasn't actually possible right there then. Ooh, we haven't probably ever read this. Yes, we haven't. So, yes, personal camera space, specifically. So, punish, terrorize, humiliate. The masses have been raising their fists, led by a handful of nobles with too much ambition. Is it envy? That the power that I seek is something they want for themselves? Are they just criminals who want to steal from us? There is but one punishment for such a crime, and death. Make an example of the leaders, execute anyone who dares following them. Or is it fear that the sacrifices I have been making would extend to them? Is this a war for survival? Show them the true meaning of fear. Strike them fast and strike them hard. Make them suffer. Burn everything they hold dear. Or is it pride that the meaning of those sacrifices would forever escape their comprehension? They want inclusion, a say in my decisions. This arrogance cannot be allowed. Take those who surrender to the salt mines. Let their lungs fill with corrosive dust. Let them betray one another for scraps of food. Let their children watch as they fall into savagery. And the rebellion without mercy. End the rebellion without mercy. Punish, terrorize, humiliate. Emperor's Infantry War Manifesto. Yay. He wants to really destroy and punish in every... I was trying to destroy these bots. Destroy these bots, yes, but he wants to humiliate, terrorize and punish every rebel for a certainty, quite clearly. It's another of the one of those that just gave me the info and betrayed his kind. But why would
There
you
was
do
a
such
cat in
thing?
this one. And something useful.
A cat? That's interesting. Why would there be a cat in a chest? I was like thinking, did it go already to the exploding form? But no. I mean, they're people, not bots. Okay. That was annoying. Let's freeze you all, and that will make everything so much
Those
easier.
flames really bring out your eyes.
Those flames really bring out your eyes. They just immediately now then got explodey. Annoying, as it may be. Was there anything here? Probably not, doesn't seem like it. That's fine. Anything useful in these barrels? Nope. Lots of books here though. Ow. I just
goat.
looked that I was going too far.
Take the goat across first, Renato thought. But it was too late.
Take the goat. take the code across first, but it was way too late then. This path like looks familiar. Ah, I thought that I would have been able to make it there. Still, oh well, whatever. Just gotta be doing it better.
Ha! Bet you never saw that coming.
Like, that's stupid when I slice and he still goes in front of the eye. That was just stupid death, though. Like, even if I would accept all the other stuff, but that's just stupid. Yeah. Maybe I'll just go into here then. And then just avoid that nonetheless, so that I don't get killed by that for stupid reason, and then just avoid them all together and not go and kill them all. I don't have to.
The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Not sure. I guess
Really wasn't making a dent in those shields.
that was kind of annoying though, because I was trying to actually just like put them into ice, but it didn't work. So I tried to do it quite a few times. I tried to press there already, but like, why do some of them go into and freeze when I try to use the sword and someone doesn't? That's the thing that I'm not always sure why it doesn't sometimes work and sometimes it does. Good, at least got rid of that guy. Throw them into them. Now at least got a good amount of health. That was better. Okay, now it went again.
ready to become faster, stronger, bolder. If only he could figure out which.
Well, big door opened, though I'm kind of interested to know now then what's behind this icy door. Oh, there's a treasure chest. I guess I should go and get that. Yeah, it's hard if it's inconsistent, yeah. Like, that's why, like, it felt maybe I froze someone else next to the shield guy and then they all exploded into freeziness, but then if I just straight away try to freeze someone with the shield, it doesn't work, I guess, maybe. But it's just something that doesn't seem like it's that clear from that, like, does it work like that or not? But maybe it's like that. I guess. Anyways, let's go then. Activate. Ooh, secret door. Well, doors. Secret staircase.
Everyone in the council chamber was dead. Zenobia stood shivering in the courtyard, drenched in blood. Why? He managed. They started arguing with me. I lost my temper and I wanted their blood. Well, not me. The stone did. Why did you take it from Lupino? I had a plan. You had a stupid plan, she said. I'm going to go kill my father now. No, you can't. You'll just take his place. You'll become worse than him. Get out of my way, or I'll kill you too.
Zenobia, why do you have to just say that I have a stupid plan? When your plan is way stupider at the very least. You don't understand. Iblis don't corrupt you. You already saw it. You just killed them all. Get out of her way is not going to work. We already know that. Trying to stop her would likely be fatal, so it was best to just let her go and see how things play out. But we already saw how that played out before, so that definitely isn't a good plan. She had to sip Iblis stone. Now she was strong enough to defeat the Emperor, but the stone would consume her soul. Trying to stop her would likely be fatal, but the feelings she had for him had to mean something, right? He had to try. I think this is the logical choice. We have to try, because we already know this will at least just mean that she will be against us in the end, because when she kills him, she's completely taken over. And yes, Hearts, Tayunta, I'm sure you agree with this plan of going and trying to stop her. And just have to try, no matter if that would be fatal to us. Either way, it's not going to end well. I'd say try and stop her, yep.
You won't kill me, he said. And I won't let you kill the Emperor. Enraged, she raised the sword. You hate him too? He could sense the Iblis stone, yearning for his death. But she didn't strike. If you kill him, it'll destroy you. I know you. Shut up! She shouted, her sword trembling. I won't lose you again. Not for anything. Get away from me, he said, and he was very close. I can't lose you again. And he was in reach of her sword now. I hate him! I hate you too! I love you, he said for the very first time. And then she was weeping. He was holding her. The sword had dropped from her hand. He glanced at the Iblis stone. It was no longer the black of the void. It looked like coal. No. It glowed, like a cinder. It was crackling, burning, crumbling into ashes. You've always loved me, haven't you? She said. She was weak. The stone had taken so much from her. Always, he said. She staggered as he helped her up. Let me take you away. Where? The island of Avalon. The sisters will heal you. He'll follow us. Then we need the Farfarer, the fastest ship in the Empire.
Last time around, Lapino, when we had tried to leave, had come and shot us with a crossbow though. So I guess we'll see where this will exactly lead now. But this was still the better idea. Now this is an interesting development, yes. I would say so.
The Empire had seized his ship. They'd have to take it back.
Well, let's hope Lapino is in no order to try and shoot us with a crossbow, I guess. He was trapped, so I hope he isn't able to be coming and stopping us. Because that's what happened when we were kind of with her last time around here, so I very much think that shouldn't be the case now. Hopefully not. Let's go with this backdoor entrance. Should be quicker to land. And here it was again, the back door. Yes.
Renato had a feeling that was the back door to something. But what?
Okay, the last upgrade maybe? What to take? Kick and throw distance are increased. Maybe I'll take that a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. A chest. Well. Yay, boss. Come back. Yay. And then do the next one soon enough. And then this one. Then again into this and a couple of fights and then try to get into our
And
ship.
there it was. His beautiful skycraft, the Farfarer. They would fare very far indeed. Beyond the Empire, beyond the reach of the Empire, to the mystical island of Avalon. He didn't know exactly where it was, but he knew he could find it. And they would find peace there. Second star on the right, and straight on till morning, laughed Zenobia. And they laughed together for the first time in a long time.
Yay. Just waiting for for the boss. I don't know about these small little ones, like, what's the... Who is even sailing
Not
them?
personal, but you all smell terrible.
Trying to get to you, but sometimes a little bit difficult to exactly do that. No, I want to kill you. No, I want to go further away from him. That was what I wanted to do. I was trying to change my sword and attack. God damn it. Silly me. Oh well. Oh, this sword first. I so love the stun though. It helps us kill those guys so much faster than I would ever be able to do otherwise. So...
Na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
I don't remember the words though. I know the song. I know exactly that song, but I don't remember. I don't remember the right words. I want to get to you. And then to you. Then we can concentrate in killing these other guys. Yay. I don't remember the words. I do not. Got clear tune, obviously now. It's a very, very clear tune. We can reach it. Just do it. A little bit lower hit points though. Can't go there, we're going this way. So, what's your bet? Will this end go well or badly? Final bets taken in. Not sure. Oi. God damn it, I didn't see that guy even, which I accidentally then went and got like that, which is really annoying. I wanted to get into this guy, not to someone else. And I don't think running away is going to help. Kind of true. Maybe the Emperor captures Zenobia and we have to go get her before he sacrifices her. I tried to be a pessimist, but judging by our success so far, badly. True. Just like this went badly for me. Let's take the Ice Sword. Maybe that will help me a little bit more. Maybe. We're like 0-9 so far, right? Yeah, I think so. I think so. No, I tried to get into this guy. Okay. So many of them though. So many of them in this final battle. Just gotta do better. Just gotta be doing better. don't I? Let's try to get some health in the start, because there's not as many enemies in the very start. Yeah, it does seem very much indeed like a final battle though. Some health. And try to get this sword. Ah, damn it. I let him do that to me, which I shouldn't have. No, why are you holding it? I didn't ever try to press it so that you would start holding him like that to begin with, which is really annoying when that happens. Another one of these that I need to kill ASAP. Okay, that's definitely better. Go away from there. God damn it, that took long to do. This is like so full of enemies. I wasn't sure what to try to do. Okay, well, I just gotta try to do that again then. Not the easiest battle. Specifically in that final point when there is those exploding guys. I should do the start better, have more health, then it won't be as bad of a situation. Why did you have to stay there in the middle of them? Okay. No, get away from there. Get away from there too. Okay. Okay. I need help, like necessarily. Like sometimes it's so annoying when you get sort of like stuck. Okay, now it's better. It's gonna be okay for the moment, that is. Okay, good. Stunned him. He's not going to be able to do more of them at least. God damn it, there was just 2 enemies probably left. God damn it. So close, but still so far away. I did okay, but just had too little health in this very end then. I tried to get more health, but yeah, and so close, arg. I agree. I'll take full health from these guys first, and then I just need to be more careful. I like this sword though. No, get away from there. Nice, getting rid of that guy real well. And nice, now I should be able to get rid of you real well. And now you. Shame that that didn't quite work as well as I would have loved it to work. Let's try to stun them a little bit. Maybe then I can freeze them up, which did work. However, there's plenty more to kill, which is a problem. Get away from there, please. Get away from there. Too little health. God damn it. Okay. I'm gonna do that again. This takes a while to actually manage to do, but I think I have had some very good tries. I do think I've had some very good tries. It's just a very long battle, so one can't make mistakes in the end side. Ah, damn it. Okay, now I can change swords and try to prepare for the bigger situations. Use this only when I need to, probably. Should only try to use it when I really need to. I hate these guys. Okay. The dodge through them is pretty good though, in general. Why did you go there? I need so much more help. I need to heal you. Dodge through them is pretty good though. Because that stuns them now. So I should just use that way more. Oh goodness, I did it. Style awesome. Yay. Took a while though.
But they did not go unnoticed. Scout ships lifted off, and the long lance of the Imperial flagship. Renato turned downwind to gain speed.
Thank
The Raven
you.
ships could pursue, but they couldn't close. The Far Speaker croaked, "Return her and live!" "Go sacrifice yourself," yelled Renato. "Then you won't have her either." On the flagship, the Emperor was readying some arcane weapon. Couldn't be. It was the core. A devastating beam lanced out of the flagship. Renato zigzagged
4
wildly
million.
to keep the Farfair out of it. Now the Raven scout ships were closing the distance, and the beam was getting closer too. Then
Oh dear.
came a blinding flash, and the air was searingly hot all around him. There was a thunderous, deafening roar. He could smell burnt oak and burnt feathers and burnt flesh. But when he could hear and see again, they were alive and unhurt. And they were alone in the sky. Zenobia embraced him. They had done it. Through luck and through love, they had won the war. "Avalon, here we come," he said as he held her arms wide in the prow of the boat and let her feel its speed. "Maybe the real Avalon is wherever we're together," she said.
Yay.
And so, after a bit of an argument, Renato and Zenobia went to one of the two Avalons. The one shrouded in mists, or the one in their hearts. But which
Yay.
one they went to, I'll never tell. He'd done it. He'd forged his own destiny. Well, he hadn't actually done it. But he knew what he would do. Renato smiled at the book. He practically wanted to kiss it. The kid's sacrifice
Oh,
hadn't
this
been in
was the
vain.
book.
He'd saved the book and saved the world. Renato owed him and his mother so much. Renato lowered the mainsail and let the Farfarer shoot forward in the breeze. Second star to the right, and straight on till morning.
That was a pretty
This time,
important book.
he would win.
That was a pretty big, like, important book that the kid was saving. Clearly, considering it allowed us to just, like, replay the story as long as we got it right. Yeah, 100% success apart from all those other times that happened. Yeah. And yeah, you saved the world and got the lady to add up to. And thank you. I thought that I did okay in the end, at least in that battle, so it was a pretty good battle in the end. As such, would be interesting to see the other stories too, but in the end there's not that many differences, so I'm pretty happy with the stories that we did go and play through, nonetheless. But there's still some more stories to go and look, but I think that's it probably for us here with the stories. Bad of Destinies. But yeah, kind of nice how the kid and the book actually played out too. And yes, Chichi, and I did enjoy the story, enjoy the game for sure, so yeah, totally first try. Well, first try wouldn't be possible in this. And the other times, at least a couple of them, were simply because we wanted to know what would happen if we went through them. So, as sus. I suppose we should be listening through the credits nonetheless. Then the next question is just, what game will we start next Sunday? And that is a good question. Will it be BioShock Infinite? Should it be the next game we play? Should it be something else still before we go to BioShock Infinite? I did at least install BioShock Infinite, so it should be working well enough that we would be starting with it. So that's a possibility. I have also thought of the one game Valkyria Chronicles. Haven't really played it yet a lot. I did try it a little bit before, and I kind of liked it. It relatively recently, after all, came to the PC too. I tried it in PlayStation 3 a long time ago too. So it could be interesting. Or I was thinking also that I would at some point, that is the game that I haven't tested if that will be something that OPS works well with. Yes, JRPG would be the Valkyria Chronicles. But that's something that I have thought about playing, and that could be something like that you could play on a stream too. It's not something that I think that I would have to do a let's play of. So that's something. The Truth Finder will help you find the paths that lead to truths you have not found yet. Yeah, but... It is fun as sus that you